The HOA of Clearview Estates had gone too far this time. Over the years, I had been patient as they nagged me about landscaping, docks, and property lines, but when they approved the construction of 180 homes right on the lake I owned, I knew patience had ended. These weren't just homes, they were an environmental disaster and an insult to my property rights. I had purchased the lake and surrounding land decades ago, maintaining it for the community's enjoyment, and they had no legal ownership. Yet they built as if they ruled the water itself. I spent weeks documenting everything: permits, construction plans, property deeds, and water levels. Then I formulated a plan. On the first morning of the HOA's big summer festival, I drove to the dam, opened the sluice gates, and watched the water flow freely, flooding the newly built docks and cutting off access to the lakefront for the HOA's properties. Panic spread like wildfire among the board members and homeowners who had thought they were untouchable. Boats got stranded, waterfront parties were canceled, and the HOA's prized exclusive lakefront access evaporated in minutes. I stood at the edge of my property, observing quietly, my heart steady as the chaos unfolded. Calls, threats, and furious messages poured in from HOA leaders, but I remained calm. Every step I had taken was within my rights. The lake was mine. Eventually, the HOA had no choice but to formally acknowledge my ownership and renegotiate access agreements with me. From that day forward, they treated my property and me with respect. The lesson was clear: arrogance and disregard for the law only last as long as someone lets it. I hadn't needed to yell, sue, or threaten. I had simply let the water do the talking.